Hey, this is your girl. I am Toya Knows. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. Enjoy the video. It's a fun, cool video of me cooking for one of my clients in the salon. So enjoy. I'm super excited. So, I've been getting ton of questions on how do you make walnut meat and what is walnut meat? Where do I find it? Okay, so here's the deal. Walnut meat is walnuts. I say walnut meat because I'm using it to replace meat because I don't eat meat. I am plant-based. So I had to be creative on what I can use to still get my protein intake in. So I'm going to show you the process of how I do that. But here's the key. Today I'm not doing walnuts. I'm actually doing sunflower seeds, and the reason being is because I'm doing meal prepping for my client at the salon, and she is allergic to walnuts. However, it is the exact same process whether you use walnuts, cashews, pecans, sunflower seeds, Brazilian nuts, whatever you desire. So first and foremost, get you a glass bowl, big enough so that you can cover the seeds. And then you put the sunflower seeds in the bowl. And I use hot water to start off because it helps softens the nuts down. Now, I've watched Tabitha Brown, and she did it one time that I caught. She actually boiled hers, and it was a quicker process. It was 30 minutes. But because I was meal prepping, I just soaked them overnight. I'm waking up today, and now I'm getting ready to do the whole process of her meal prepping. And once I'm done, I strain the nuts, the seeds, into the strainer to get all that water off because it's going to turn like a brown color. So I take all of that off, strain it off, and go from there. And then I put it in a chopper. And I chop it up to the consistency that I believe will give that consistency of a meat-like look, quote unquote. And then I cook it. I cook it like I cook meat, and I put it in an iron cast skillet. And you don't have to use that, but that's just one of my favorites. That and Capron are my two favorite pots right now. And so I'm super excited because I get to share this with you guys. And then I'll show you the process on how I do it. I season it as if it was meat, all of that good stuff. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So here is my bowl with the sunflower seeds. And guys, make sure you use a bigger bowl. I don't know what I was thinking, but that bowl is really too small. But it worked for what I needed to do. But I had to be a little bit too careful. But so now you take all the seeds out, rinse it off. And if you paid attention, and I'm not sure if you could quite see it, when I poured the seeds into the strainer, the water was actually brown. But the power of the water and the reason why you should soak it is to soften the seeds itself, the sunflower seeds. So just make sure that you soak overnight, or you can do the process of boiling it and cutting down your time in half. I just soak it overnight, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, voila, you have what you need. So now here is the fun part. Okay, here's the fun part. I am adding the sunflower seeds into the chopper so that I can chop it up to the consistency that I believe will give me more of the texture, not really the texture, but the size of like how meat looks like ground turkey when you're cooking it. Because you can chop it up kind of fine and make it more crumbly, or you can leave some pieces chunky. It's just all a personal preference. And it's just my client's first time deciding to allow me to just experiment with her to give her all plant-based options, and she actually opted to just do all salads for a week so that she can kind of cleanse her body. Y'all don't see that ninja bullet right there, that chopper is the best thing going. I'm so grateful my mom bought me that. But guys, keep watching and just stay tuned because you're gonna learn how to create this salad, and it is actually my taco salad that I created with mixed greens. And the greens, I believe, are Swiss chard, spinach, kale, and arugula all together. So here's the consistency, a little bit of, can you see that? I may show you, I think I'm going to show you in the bowl. I can't even remember, but I'm just doing a voiceover so you guys can kind of see this. Yeah, there's the
the consistency that I desired to have. And then it's going in the skillet. So pay attention to, once it's in the skillet, instead of me using oil, because I don't really need more oil for healthy fats, because the sunflower seeds are actually the healthy fats. So I'm going to put some water in the bowl to get the rest of the seeds and actually put it in the skillet. And the key, guys, don't worry about it that it's water, because what's going to happen is the water is going to dissolve anyway. And so you'll be okay with just cooking it really low so that it can evaporate. And then you're going to add the seasoning to it, which will, you know, give it a little flavor. And the seasoning, you just season it as if you were fixing meat. And it's just really, really that simple. So I actually make my own taco seasoning, and my taco seasoning has no sodium. So the key with me doing a few of my clients for meal prepping now, I do no sodium until the very, very end. And then here I'm adding paprika because I love smoked paprika, but this has a little sodium in it, and that's the coconut aminos. And I'm just going to put, I don't even think it's a teaspoon, or maybe right at a teaspoon. And that's going to be just the flavor that it's going to get with a little bit of liquid smoke. And liquid smoke kind of give you kind of like the flavor of meat, if you want to say. And so that's what it looks like. And so now, we moving right along. This is me chopping up the spinach. And this is my personal preference, guys. I know a lot of people just like to leave the leaves big and thick, but I prefer to chop all of my veggies up small. And the reason being is because when you have people that are transitioning into learning to eat more veggies or transitioning to plant-based, especially raw, when you cut it up smaller, the taste is not so overpowering. So they can't quite be like, oh, I don't like this. If you chop it up small enough and add all of the different vegetables to it, the flavors all blend really well. And that's just my personal preference. It's almost chopping it up as if it was a herb, but not so small. And so in the taco bowl, we're going to have chickpeas. I'm using chickpeas instead of red beans because that's all I had, to be honest. And so I'm going to do chickpeas, and I think I did like a 1/4 cup. I'm going to add some corn, and I typically don't do corn, but I don't want to take away everything. And what's a taco salad without corn? Anyway, to be honest. So I'm going to do corn. It's going to have some red onion, and we're going to do some mixed black olives and green olives to here. And then on the side, I'm just going to add the banana peppers and my favorite sweetened hot peppers. I'm going to chop those up and put them in there as well, and some tomatoes. Now the key is everything needs seasoning. So before you put everything on top, or you can wait till after, you can take a little bit more of that taco seasoning, guys, and just sprinkle a little bit on top. And it is so good. You will not regret it. Everything needs seasoning, but seasoning more of the herbs and not the sodium. And then my favorite drizzle is a balsamic reduction. And when I say I just do a drizzle, it's just a quite drizzle. And it's quick and straight to the point. It's not even a tablespoon because you want it to not be overpowering. And so what's going to be added, girl, oh my God, don't that look good? But at the end, I'm going to have some limes, and she's just going to take the lime, squeeze it on top of there, shake it up, and that's her salad. And that's the sunflowers on top, guys. So this salad is one of my go-to salads. I get a lot of compliments on this salad, but typically I use black beans and red beans, but not the chickpeas. But the chickpeas will do the trick. So I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video. Stay tuned. If you do not have the notifications on my YouTube channel, turn them on and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Love you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.